Salutations, cadets! I'm your Commander Pika, and this is for the Season of the Witches Week 6 reset on September 26th, 2023. The seasonal story continues. Visit the Hall projector in the helm to proceed. For our normal reset information, Crucible's weekly rotators are Zone Control and Momentum Control. In Crucible Labs, the new Checkmate modifier is still in testing, with this week being for the Control Game Mode. With its reduction to ability cooldowns, time to kills, and special ammo, PvPers definitely give this mode a try and give Bungie your feedback. For the Vanguard, the Ops playlist has Void and Strand Surges active, and the weekly Nightfall is Heist Battlegrounds Mars, featuring Unstoppable and Barrier champions, Strand and Void Surges, Overcharge Machine Gun, and Solar Threat. Complete it this week to earn the new Solar Precision Bow pre-Astion X4 with the Adept version available from GM difficulty. For endgame pinnacles and farming, the featured raid is King's Fall, the featured dungeon is the 30th Anniversary's Grasp of Avarice, and the exotic mission is Operation Seraph Shield with its Revision 0 and Seraph gear. For the Crota's End raid, the second encounter challenge Precarious Balance is now active. This tasks you to cross the bridge only when it is not fully formed. Complete it on normal for an extra pinnacle drop, or complete it on the newly released Master Mode to unlock a random Adept raid weapon. Check back later for a detailed guide if you need some help. Over on Neomuna, the Vex Incursion Zone is in Liming Harbor, the Partition mission is Hard Reset, and the weekly campaign mission is First Contact. Lastly, Dares of Eternity is in Loot Rotation 3, featuring weapons from Season of the Splicer. Now, onto the news. First, let's give a recap of last week's update 7.2.0.4. This delayed patch added Master Crota's End, the new Checkmate PvP modifier, and significantly improved the essence of the Oversoul drop rates, now getting guaranteed drops on repeat full clears and always a chance to get all essence needed in one drop upon a full completion. Additional fixes include those pertaining to broken runes and crystals in Season of the Witch activities, Arc Elemental Orbs breaking certain objects and preventing spawns, firing audio for Husk of the Pit and Eidolon Ally, adding Wendigo and Hung Jury to Zavala's legacy focusing, and the guaranteed deepside drops from completing Legends Have Inspire using a Witch's Key with one of the upgrades. Now, for update 7.2.0.5 that released today, there's some PvP focus fixes, like granting players a chance to earn Iron Banner Ingrams upon match completion and tweaking some spawns and out-of-bounds stuff. In Crota's End, they're modifying the armor loot pool so its armor pieces are more evenly distributed per encounter, along with fixing the Spoils of Conquest Triumph. Sorry gamers, there's no third chest. They also made Heist Battlegrounds Mars a little easier by reducing some enemy spawns, fixed the issues where shotguns were having more damage fall off than intended when ADS, fixed the special ammo generation glitch, further tuned auto interactions with Warlock's Weave Walk, fixed the artifact mods Monochromatic Maestro and Elemental Munitions, and updated a few bounties and UI elements. As always, full articles will be linked in the description. Last week's TWID also held some juicy details. For starters, they went over the crafting. Last weekend's wild crafting exploit made the game purely chaotic. I highly recommend reading the full article as it talks about what the bug was, Bungie's different update processes, and what limitations they were under. Besides that, they unveiled Deterministic Recoil, a hidden feature that launched with Season 22 weapons and will be applied to nearly all primary weapons, choice rifles, and machine guns going forward. This feature will allow players more mastery over their weapons as they can learn their recoil patterns and more precisely compensate for it, a feature commonly found in more competitive shooters. So if you've been liking or hating the recoil and feel of this season's weapons, this might be it. But remember, recoil pattern isn't everything. Recoil direction stat, stability, and accuracy still play a factor in its severity and behavior. Other than that, Bungie gives us the wink wink that there are secrets in the game that the community has yet to uncover, as well as the reveal that Thorn is getting a catalyst, which will increase its range and stability, along with further stat boosts upon getting final blows or picking up remnants. Finally, two key posts from Twitter. First, the crafting bug isn't fully fixed for enhanced adept weapons, so their reshaping characteristics are currently disabled for the time being. Second, Destiny's server stability has been quite awful this past week, but this isn't just bad Bungie servers. This is due to persistent DDoS attacks. At the time of writing, things are mostly fine, but if you were upset over the constant error codes and connection this past week, this is the reason why. Alright, let's look at that vendor loot. Over at Banshee, nothing I see that's a must grab. I'll have everything rotate on screen so you can decide if there's something you like and want to pick up. Over at 801, her shaders are Vitrified Duality, New Pacific Rush Worn, which is being sold for the first time, and Dead Orbit Resurrection. And for you hunters, Devrim has a high recovery and strength chest piece waiting for you in the EDZ. Now for the Brightdust section of Eververse. Nothing spectacular, but those Feast of Feelings and Samba emotes are pretty fun looking. The rest of her wares will scroll on screen now. With that, enjoy your week of Destiny. New challenges to try, weapons to chase, and PvP to be had. For that raid challenge and GM, expect some guides over the next few days with tips specifically designed for new and free-to-play players, as they are free-to-play activities. This video is also extra special. It's actually 1 year to the day of the first video I posted to this channel. Oh, how far we have come. To everyone, those that have been here from the beginning or maybe just recently found my channel, thank you. I'm glad to have made content to help people out. If you want to show your love and support, then just leave a like. And expect a long overdue update to that first video, along with expanding it to a series of videos to help new players and raiders. For those that are interested in raiding or finding new people to play with, then come join the Sundog Gaming Discord. As always, I am your Commander Pika. Be kind, have fun, and I'll see you on the battlefield.